What's happening, everybody? You got the Retro Gaming Hippie here. Today, I'm going to review something that I picked up a few weeks ago that I was going to be selling on my eBay site, but I thought I would throw it on here, test it out, play it up a little bit, let you see it, and talk about it. Throw a couple of my games from my personal collection to the auction, and let my viewers know, well, actually, there's four of you now, all four of you know about the auction on eBay first. So if you watched the video before, you found a Sega Gen 2 model way out in the sticks where I grew up. It came with two 3-button controllers, which of course were the original, and a power supply. Gen 1 is, I think, a little bit cooler looking with the brown and the circle funky thing. This is far more compact, a lot nicer for plugging in your Sega CD, which I got one of them in the closet with the Sega 2 model, which makes this one extra, which is why it's going to the sale spot. Lightweight. I didn't have one of these at home. I didn't really start playing this till like 93, 94, maybe 95. And I didn't really play it a lot when I first moved out and was working in the Hollywood video blockbuster time frame. But I favor it over, I'd say, definitely Nintendo, that's for sure. But let's get on to some games and see what I think about them. Now, I went with the AV hookup aftermarket. I do have the old school Sega pin thing, but it works when it wants to. I'm going to put that in the auction, but I'm going to put the AVs too, just so it's all original. Game number one. I remember liking this as a kid because I like the old turn-based stuff. General Chaos, which was like select people and go fight. We're going to make this quick. This yellow tab, I believe, was Turbo Blasting Graphics Accelerator done by EA, which I really like for some of the games. Well, let's pop this thing in and make sure it works. Hey, kitty. Well, that's a good sign. I missed the Sega thing. Maybe that's the OG one. Maybe the original one said Sega. All right. Check the volume control, kids. Good to go. In 1993, that was a good year. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Boot camp. No. Blah, blah. I like the graphics. Blah, blah. Push button. Okay, we can select areas. I vaguely remember playing this a little bit, but I like this turn-based idea it's got. And I'm going to do horribly bad. I'm just going to pick an assault team. We're just going to do a little gameplay. Everybody does little different things, and you can like move them. You push the C, he's going to go get that. Could have probably done boot camp. No. Yep. Okay. He's throwing dynamite. Some highlights. C selects different guys. A shoots. And is B going to move, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, B also selects. Okay, we're all moving. Fantastic. Just, okay, close combat. Now we're fighting up close. I like the graphics. I like the scenery. I mean, I can boost up the sound. This is kind of dumb. But it adds another layer to the game. Guy's got a flamethrower over there. Where are the people at? Where are you going? This guy's in the water already. For 3 buttons, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought C moved him, but it doesn't. Okay, A moves him. Yeah, move right there. Oh, move right there. Did I say move right there? Don't slip, guys. There are only 2 of them. I think we got this. That's all that dynamite. Pretty cool little graphics. I mean, there's a lot going on in this game all at once. Now we're fighting hand to hand with the bearded guy. Got sunglasses though. I'm just mashing buttons. At least it's got a power bar. No special moves. Got whooped. Well, yeah. Oh, I thought he killed that guy. This guy needs to. I don't think I'm controlling him, but yep, they're almost all dead. There you have it, man. General Chaos. Pretty good graphics. I think, gameplay, if I got into it, could be a lot more fun. I'm sure it's got layers and challenging to it, but good game. Let's boost up this volume a little bit. So that's going to go in the auction with the Sega 2. Next up is definitely a standard favorite for a sports game, Tecmo Super Bowl. The only reason why I'm going to get rid of this one, and it's a beat-up copy, $5 at SideQuest Games in their $5 bin, is I have it on Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I mean, I have it across the board. I'm not going to keep multiple copies. It's a great fun game, I think, for anybody to pick up and play. You recognize players at this level because Tecmo Bowl didn't have player names; they were licensed. But fun, innovative. I mean, yeah. If you haven't played a Tecmo Super Bowl, and if you were into football at all, or not even really, you got to play a Tecmo game. Honestly, I got to play the Tecmo All Stars that RPG I believe that they did on Super Nintendo. I haven't, but I've always been a fan of Tecmo's games, their style, except for Tecmo Wrestling. Could have been so much better. So here we go. I believe, yeah, this doesn't limit you or anything, man. It's got great options, Pro Bowl, team data. I think you can change. Maybe it's just where you learn. Let's just go do that. I was in San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, you could change the starters. That's what it was. You know, Steve Young, Steve Bono. I mean, Ricky Watters, Rathman, Jerry Rice. I can't remember if this one let you go longer to where you could buy all-star players. Like, man, I remember just building a huge team. I used to play this a lot. This I can remember playing a ton. I just don't remember where, because I don't think it was in the 90s when it came out. I was a little too busy with other things. So simple gameplay too. Pick plays and go. Tecmo Super Bowl, you know it. We're gonna move on. The last one I'm gonna throw into this bundle was something actually I thought was one of my favorite games, but on Genesis, but I was a little bit off. But it's a really cool game, Star Control. I love a lot about this game, and I'll talk about it as I play it a little bit if you haven't played it. But it's going to go in the bin too. Like I said, I'm downsizing my collection, so Star Control is going to go into that bin because it's again another fun, pick up, pretty easy to play game with replay value and whatnot. Bam. Ballistic. What a cool opening sound. 1991, that's the year I graduated high school. So you can do practice, melee, full game. So basically this is a space shooter game, but it's got two different sides of factions. Everybody has unique weapons, abilities that they do. And then you can actually go further out, I believe, and it becomes more of a kind of like a map-based or control-based simulation. That might be Star Control 2, which is what I thought this was on Genesis. This might just be the straight fighting spaceship combat game without the exploration or the simulation. But I think full game has it. But Star Control 2 on Panasonic 3DO was a game I played a ton of, and that's the game I was thinking of for the Genesis. But it's actually Star Control 2, which I believe came on 3DO. I could be wrong. Might only be computer, PCO, but Amiga. Anyhow, I think it's Star Control 2 that I was thinking of. The one that's not going to go in the lot that I'm kind of playing right now, Starflight, is definitely one I played a ton of that I'll do a review on this down the road. Starflight, cool game. It might be the first one in my series I might start called Games I'm Playing Now, because right now I'm playing this. But let's take Star Control 2. We're just going to do a little space combat control. We're going to be humans. We're going to play as a computer. Standard rating. Let's go. Practice. Not A, not C. It's got to be B. So like I said, you got your two factions, like the good guys, Alliance of Free Stars, and the Urquan hierarchy. Every ship is different. And it tells you, the Scout, tiny, fast, can self-destruct. Earthling's cruiser. Siren's penetrators looks like a dildo. I wasn't going to say that. And it's women called Siren. So a lot of cool different ships. Let's just jump into it. A selects somebody there. A selects somebody here. No. B. Okay, here we go. I believe this plays a lot too on like Gravity. And so I'm fighting him. I like how the aliens look. And every alien looks different. So this guy is definitely gravity based. I'm gonna want to get away from him, and he hits hard. That thing chases him down, I think, and gets fuel away from him. So you have two different kinds of weapon attacks. That's one of them. Yeah, that's like the Shatter Star. Look at the little aliens over there, firing laser beams or electrical things to something to control. That's him controlling him. When he fires, it does something different. So it's just a little detail that adds. Sounds like dogs, but they're robbing his fuel. And every time you fire your weapon, it takes fuel. So these guys are really, really good. I remember playing a ton with them. The Urquan is really good too. Oh, that's the thing too, is you can definitely take out your puppy dogs with this too. So you would go down the line and fight different people. Let's see if we can get a different ship. Show you maybe just one more, so this isn't taking too long. Oh, let's want to be the humans. The humans have the nuke. Not a lot of crew, not a lot of fuel. So you definitely want to be away from them. Yeah, if I'm going to get sucked in, I'm going to be toasted. That hurts bad, and they're super accurate. And the nuclear missile, yeah, it tries to home. See, I can't outrun this thing. So gravity works in your favor. You have to use your momentum to get away or try. And my secondary weapon's an in-close like laser scalpel, but I was like, let's just get away from this son of a gun. Fire off nukes. Yeah, see, that one hit. Took a little bit of his life. Ugh. Yeah, and see, you're all done. So there you have it, man. Star Control. That's going to go in the auction as well. So I'm going to box all that up. It's going to go on my eBay site, which was VIEKCUR. I'll starting bid 99 cents. And I'll just let the market decide how it works. 2 controllers, 2 3-button controllers, 3 good working games, and a Sega Gen Model 2. Try to get that up for the next day or so. And in the future, I'll probably do a little review of games that I'm going to sell because, like I said, I'm slowly going through my collection. Got some heavy hitters out there. If you want a little preview, if you watch to the end, the whole Shadow Hearts series from Kuldeka, Shadow Hearts, Brave New World, and Convent from PS1 to PS2. I'm probably going to part with those here pretty soon. Obviously, I know values of things for the most part, but, I'll make a good deal, especially at a local pickup. So that's going to be coming on down the lower road more than likely. So first little game review, first little system review. Not the shortest thing, not the longest thing. I'll definitely try to get some music in here once in a while, but I just need some reflection from what people think. Too long, too short, some music or not. But until then, remember, the retro gaming hippie. I don't buy nostalgia because I am nostalgia. Happy Memorial Day from this vet to the ones that didn't make it back.